Hi everyone, so in this video, I'll be talking about how you can apply for your Canada study permit using the new portal, which is the IRCC portal. In my previous video, I've talked about a lot of differences between the old and the new portal. So there's going to be a link in the description if you want to know the difference and to decide which one you should use. Definitely check out that video. And one of the major deciding factor is if you don't have a lot of documents to upload, and you don't want to fill a couple of forms, download and fill forms, then the new Canada Study Permit portal is going to be a better option because you don't have to download and fill forms in the new portal. You can just you're going to fill all the forms online, unlike the old portal where you have to download the forms. For the new portal, if you are planning to apply for master's or PhD and you want to bring your spouse, you should not use the new portal because for the new portal, there is not, they don't have a work permit component part of it. It's only for study permit and visit visa and all that. So if you're applying for diploma, you're applying a loan, and you think, yeah, let me give it a try to the new portal, I will talk about how you can do that in this video. Now, in terms of which of them is actually faster, whether the old or the new, there is really no data supporting that for study permit per se, at least for what I know. But for visiting visa, I've seen that the new portal is actually faster for visiting visa. So if you want to use that, if you want to use it for the study permit application, then stick around to this video. I will share my computer and then I'll walk you through the step-by-step process on how to use the new portal to apply for your Canada study permit. So without further ado, I'll head straight to my computer now and I'll talk about how you can use a new portal for your study permit application. When you, for the study permit application using a new portal, so you go to, just type in CIC on Google and you go to Immigration and Citizenship. And then you can click on visit. Okay, when you click on this, my application here is going to refer you to the old portal. So just click on the visit. It doesn't matter whether you are coming to study, you can actually, click on visit here and then sign in into your IRCC account. Okay, so click on that. And then you can click on visitor's visa. It's okay. Don't worry about whether if it's a study permit or not. Now, to click on you can either use the IRCC. This one is the old portal, right? So you can click on the IRCC portal here. And then it's going to tell you to sign in into if you click on sign into the IRCC portal, it's going to ask you to show, let's say, sign up. If you click on sign up, it's going to ask you for invitation code here. So to get that invitation code, if you go back, you can click on get invite code. And then, you enter your email address, let's say 1234@gmail.com. Okay. And then you verify that, enter that same email address again. And then you're going to get your invitation code. Okay. Now, when you get your invitation code, you copy your invitation code, and you go back to your sign up. Okay. In the sign up, you put your invitation code, and then you put in your email address, password, your first name, for telephone number, and click on sign up. Okay. Sign in, I mean. Now, if you already have an account, you can just click on sign in. I've already created an account for the purpose of this video. So if you click, I'm just going to click on sign in. Okay, so after entering your password, it's going to go to terms and conditions. Then you can click on accept. And then you can see why I was telling you, don't worry about whether if he's visiting, you saw there. So you click on this. And then this way you're going to start filling all of the necessary information that you need to fill. Okay, so then I'm going to click on this and start application. Do you want to apply for more than one person? I'm just going to say no. Save and continue. Then I want to apply for study, right? What exactly do you want to apply for? Is study permit for more than 6 months. tell us about what you want to do in Canada. Just say, no, you can write it in details and apply for a diploma program or a master's program in this university. It's a 2 years program starting so. Now I'm just going to put study here, okay? But make it detailed, right? Talk about the course, the start date, and the province, the name of the university. I'm not going to be talking about that because of time. When will you enter Canada? Let's say the program starts in 2025, let's say in January. So let's say we plan to enter in 2024 in December, okay? I'm just going to put any date, doesn't matter. When will you leave Canada? Let's say our program will complete in 2026, and then just for random date, and then UCR number. If you're applying for the first time, you won't have a UCR number. If you apply for, the second time, then you can include your UCR number here. And then you're going to start, filling in all your application. Are you applying on behalf of someone else? No, because you're applying yourself. And then your surname, I'm just going to put Paul, and then just going to put Sean. And then date of birth, I'm just going to select it here, essay, mail, and then continue. Type of document, passports, it's a regular passports. Then you just find the country code that matches with your passport, and then find the nationality, and then passport number. You can just put and put the number, and then confirm the number. Okay, just make sure it's the same thing. This is not anybody's passport number. Date of issue, just going to put in 2021, expiring, it's going to put 2026, okay? Are you a lawful permanent resident of US? No. Have you ever had criminal visa? If you don't have, click on no. Do you hold a US non-migrant? Then you click on no. Are you traveling by air? And click on yes. And then country that you were born, you can definitely just select city where you were born. I'm not gonna put mine. It's all just anyone. Are you a citizen of more than one country? You can click on no. And then which country are you citizens of, right? You can put the country where you are a citizen of, and then I'm a citizen since birth because I already put my date of birth. It just kind of populated that. And then you have a national ID. It doesn't matter. You can click on no. If you have it, you can actually put it. If you use another name, no. If you change your name, let's you for a lady that got married, you can click on yes, and then they'll ask you to fill up the name that you used in the past. And then country of residence, right? So you're just going to find your own country of residence, put in your street address, city. You can put your city, postal code optional. So mainly address the same, yes. They list countries of residence, right? That's whatever you lived for the past 5 years, okay? Just go to select especially if you haven't traveled out, you can just put the country, your status, about I'm a citizen, and then you can put from, birth. I think I used 2005 in the other one. This is where I currently live, and then you can save that, and then continue. So make sure when you're filling, they are actually correct. You already have biometrics? No. If you've done it before, click on yes. Then save and continue. Details about your study. I have a letter of acceptance, okay, which many of you will have. Which of these apply to you? If none of them apply to you, you can just click on no. Level of study, let's say we're doing college, let's say college diploma, okay? Then if you are doing masters, or let's do masters, okay? Then DLI number, okay? So you can put in the DLI number of the institution that you're applying for. the name of school, let's just put it Memorial University. Then the address of school is in Canada, the address, type the address, and it doesn't, I just put any address here as that, but this is not the actual address. And then, yeah, everything is all correct here. At the field of study, let's say I'm going to computer science. You have a student ID. Yes, I have a student ID. Let me say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you save and continue. Tuition fee. So for these, the total fees to be paid for the duration of the program, all years of study. So this includes, if you are doing a 2 years program, you have to fill 2 years tuition. Let's say if your tuition is $18,000, and for 2 years that's going to be, let's say it's like $15,000 for 2 years. That's going to be $30,000 room and board. For all years of study, let's say per year, you're going to be spending like, let's say $500, and for, let's say $1,000, right? So $1,000 times 12, that's going to be $12,000. Others you can put in there, maybe like $2,000 and the other expenses. Fund available for your study. This includes all of the funds that you have. Okay, all of the funds that you have. If you are somebody or it's also sponsoring you, you can put all of the funds, convert it to Canadian dollars. Let's say we put here that we have about 70,000 Canadian dollars. Who would pay for your expenses? That yourself or parents, whoever, Are you receiving the financial support for those that have scholarship? This is where you can put other type of scholarship, scholarship from an educational institution. If you don't have, just click on no, and then you save and continue. Do you want to apply a work permit? So this is for those that have co-op, right? If you don't have co-op, just click on no. If you have co-op, it's going to be stated in your admission letter because you need to upload evidence that your program actually offers. It actually offers co-op. Save and continue. And then post-secondary, have you attended? Yeah, let's say yeah. So you can put in the details of all of the post-secondary institutions that you've attended. I'm just going to click on no because of time. Have you worked in the military? I'm going to click on no. All your employment details, right? So if you click here, you can include your whatever employment that you've had, and then you can click on ongoing, job title, put the employer name, main duties, describe all of your responsibilities that you've done in that job, and then the address of the country. You can put the street address and then the city or town, and then you can now save something. Okay. Work activity, just put health, doesn't matter, whatever. Just make sure you're filling in the right information, and then save and continue. Have you traveled to any country other than your country of citizenship? If you haven't, click no, save and continue. Have you ever stayed in Canada beyond your validity? You can click on no. Have you ever been refused visa or denied visa in any other country? You can click on yes. Okay. Especially if you've been denied US or UK, you can just put in I've been denied, UK visa here. If you're denying US visa, you can also put it there. If you've applied for study permit, in Canada and it was denied, you can also put I was denied Canada study permit or visit visa. Just put it. You don't need to put all of the details. Just going to click on no, so I'll be able to proceed. And then, have you ever committed crime? No. Have you ever been arrested? Have you ever been charged with criminal offense? Have you ever been convicted? No. If you answer yes to any of this, you're in trouble. Have you ever been in any political party? Have been associated with criminal activity? No. Have you ever witnessed or participated in the ill-treatment of prisoners and all that? No. Save and continue. Have you done medicals? Okay, you can click on yes. Okay, if you have if you completed upfront medicals, now you can put in the the details of the UMI number, right? It's going to be in the upfront medical slip. If you haven't done it, just click on no, and then you proceed and you continue. Have you had any medical issue, TB? You can click on no. Someone that has tuberculosis, you click on no. And then are you currently received dialysis? Have you been had drugs issue, mental problem? No. Have you had syphilis? No. Then okay, no. Then you save and continue. What's your marital status? So married, click on married. They're going to ask for the name of your spouse. When you got married, name of your spouse, date of birth, and their profession. You can add all of that. I'm just going to put in single here so that I can proceed faster. And then, do you have any biological or adopted children? You can click on, if you have, you can click on yes, and then fill in all your children information. Then if you don't have, you can just click on no, understand, and whatever I'm doing here. Parents, if you know the name of the parents, you can definitely click here, add, and then put the names of all of your parents. Okay, I'm just going to click on I don't, so that I can proceed further. Language, if it's English or though, whatever, I just put it English. You can contact me in English. And then email address, I'm just going to put in gmail.com. Confirm your email address at gmail.com. Save and continue. And then have your telephone number, okay? So they won't allow me to cellular, outside of Canada, that code 237. Just put in the number. And then you can save, and then save and continue. We're almost there, okay? Almost there. And then summary of your information. Now you can review all the information here, right? Your application details, your rep, travel document, travel. You can always edit if you want to. Names you've used in the past, your education course, and all of this information. Save and continue. And then this is where you're going to have the document upload. So you click here, letter of acceptance. If you want to learn more information, you can see what it is. You can click on add file here to upload the document. The travel document is your international passport. And then your proof of funds, right? This is where you're going to upload all your bank statements, pay stubs, employment letter, if you have any landed property that adds at your other support to your assets or any investment, if anybody is sponsoring you, that business registration, business certificate, letter of introduction for business, letter of sponsorship, they are all going to be here in the optional document. If you can do this personal information, you can click on it, you can download it, and then upload it, and then there's going to be additional documents. So this additional documents is where you're going to have your letter of explanation, maybe police report, your education credentials, and any other documents that you haven't uploaded that you think is necessary, right? Maybe your marriage certificate, if you are not applying with your spouse, marriage pictures, and any other document you have that you think is going to be relevant that doesn't have to do with finance, then include it in this additional information. And then when you're done, it's going to show you where you can make the payment. Just know that the file size is a maximum of 2 megabytes. Okay, so you can check out if the file size is too much, you can definitely compress, but make sure that the whatever you're showing is actually clear, because if it's not clear, it's going to be a problem. Okay, I know this was a long video, but yeah, that's going to be it on how to use the new portal to apply for study permit. If it works for you, fine, definitely apply. I mentioned before, if you want to apply with your spouse, you will not be able to use this new portal because there is no option for work permit for this portal. You have to use the old portal if you have the spouse coming with you. So that's going to be it. Put it in the link, put it in the comment section. Do you plan to use the old portal or the new portal? Okay, so if you want to use the new portal, is there any part of the explanation that is not clear? Just put it in, and also put in the school that you are applying for and the course. Let's see if there are other people that also want to go to the same school. That way they'll be able to apply. You guys can have conversation with the chat, and then just let us know if you got the attestation letter or note, and when you plan to submit your application. And yeah, we can build a community from there. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do it to hit that subscribe button. So whenever new videos are released, you'll be the first person to get notified. If you need help, I do have a one-on-one mentorship program. Definitely check out the mentorship program, and there's going to be a link in the description. I'll be glad to help you in your journey to coming to Canada. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.